Mauricio Sulaiman and the WBC are urging British heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte to go and face Luis King Kong Ortiz in the WBC Eliminator to become the mandatory. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearn have been campaigning and putting in complaints to the WBC and Mauricio Sulaiman to force them to have Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale a voluntary, so that they can become the mandatory challenger, since that Dillian Whyte has been the #1 ranked opponent in the WBC ranking system. The WBC now is urging Dillian Whyte to face Luis King Kong Ortiz in an eliminator to become the mandatory, as though we've seen that Dominic Breazeale has been in mandatory for quite some time, but Dillian Whyte was the #1 ranked challenger in the WBC rankings, okay? With that said, Dillian Whyte could have been in a position to face Deontay Wilder right now if he would have already fought and beaten Luis King Kong Ortiz. Seeing as though he took the fight with Joseph Parker, seeing as though he took the rematch with Derek Chisora, if he would have took the eliminator fight with Luis King Kong Ortiz and beat Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder will be facing Dillian Whyte May 18th instead of facing Dominic Breazeale. But instead, Dillian Whyte took the route of going to fight Derek Chisora and fighting Joseph Parker and Lucas Brown instead of facing Luis King Kong Ortiz, as the WBC and Mauricio Sulaiman are reporting that they urged him to fight Luis King Kong Ortiz in the eliminator to become the mandatory. He chose not to go that route. We know Dominic Breazeale fought Molina to become the mandatory in the eliminator. We know that's a much easier fight, to become the mandatory. He took the route of fighting Molina, and Dillian Whyte would have had to fight Luis King Kong Ortiz, who's arguably the 4th best heavyweight in the division, right? In the world. So I have Deontay Wilder 1, I have Anthony Joshua 2, Tyson Fury 3, and I have Luis King Kong Ortiz. But whatever order you choose to put him in, you can have Anthony Joshua #1, you can have Wilder number 2, however you choose to put it, right? The bottom line is, Dillian Whyte could have been in a position right now to face Deontay Wilder right now, May 18th, but he chose to opt out and go a different route. And now he's putting in a claiming that he's been done wrong by the WBC and the ranking system, and he should be the mandatory. And they're trying to push for the WBC and Mauricio Sulaiman to not have this fight with Deontay Wilder and Dominic Breazeale be a mandatory challenge, but instead be a voluntary challenge for Deontay Wilder. That's not going to be the case. WBC is not going to rule that. Instead, it looks like the WBC is going the route of encouraging Dillian Whyte to face Luis King Kong Ortiz in the eliminator. That would be the best move, right? So he should just go ahead and fight Luis King Kong Ortiz in the eliminator and become the mandatory. He would have been in a position already, should he have gone the route of facing Ortiz already, he would have been in a position, like I keep reiterating, May 18th, the fight fell through between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. This could have very well been Dillian Whyte facing Deontay Wilder May 18th. But instead, he wasted time. He went the route of going Joseph Parker and Derek Chisora. December 22nd, he fought Derek Chisora in a rematch, and Luis King Kong Ortiz was vying for that spot, as he said that he would give Luis King Kong Ortiz the opportunity to fight him on December 22nd, saying he wasn't avoiding him. Luis King Kong Ortiz said, okay, send me the contract, let's get it done for December 22nd. And there was some other things going on. I believe that they were stating that Luis Ortiz wanted him to come to the States and fight, and Dillian Whyte wanted him to come overseas and fight in the UK, and it just didn't pan out, right? But should he have pushed the best foot forward and took the fight with Ortiz back in December 22nd, right now we very well could be seeing Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder instead of seeing Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale, because that would have thrust him in a position to get the fight. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain Deontay Wilder would have vowed to go the route of fighting Dillian Whyte opposed to facing Dominic Breazeale. Deontay Wilder at this point in time just wants to get his mandatory out the way. So with that said, you know, we're getting Dominic Breazeale versus Deontay Wilder. Eddie Hearn and Dillian Whyte need to just go ahead and make the fight. They don't have a date scheduled. Well, they do have a date. I believe it's July 13th, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead, and I'm pretty sure Luis King Kong Ortiz will be just granted to accept that challenge. So go ahead and make that fight, as Mauricio Sulaimán, WBC, seem to be pushing Dillian Whyte in that direction. So go ahead and make the fight with Luis Ortiz, be victorious. Deontay Wilder already previously stated if he beat Luis King Kong Ortiz before, he would definitely give him a shot immediately. He said that he would, no doubt about it, he would give him a shot should he be victorious against Ortiz. Now it seems like the WBC is pushing in that direction as well. So at this point in time, man, Dillian Whyte doesn't have an opponent yet named. You might as well go ahead and make the fight with Luis King Kong Ortiz, get it done. Beat Luis Ortiz if you could, and then become the mandatory. Stop looking for the route of just putting in complaints and things of that nature to be put in the spot. Just earn it, point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. WBC Mauricio Sulaimán urges Dillian Whyte to go the route of facing Luis King Kong Ortiz and eliminated to become the mandatory for the WBC title. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
To Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love. Mwah.